In World War I, creepy news was spread in the city, panicked everyone in Europe. People's faces turned into this creepy look. People fell into endless sleep. What was that horrible beast, and what happened to the people who fell into endless sleep? Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to my Geography Up episode 10, it's Colonomy. In this episode, I want to tell you about a creepy event that happened right before Spanish flu pandemic. A dark side of history that's disappeared. Encephalitis lethargica is a disease that seems to belong in a horror movie, complete with brain damage that causes the victims to sleep for years. First patients reported constant exhaustion despite constantly sleeping, leading some people to call it the sleeping disease. But this name was not correct, and disease was doing worse than this, as many patients never truly slept. They remained aware of their surrounding even when seemingly in deep sleep. It's horrible, you feel everything around you and you can't show any reaction. As the disease progressed, patients also began exhibiting symptoms like abnormal eye movements, delirium, headache, or paralysis. Sometimes the paralysis and other symptoms were limited to one side of the body. One side of the face and body became sluggish and tired, while the other side remained completely healthy. 5 million people were afflicted with the disease from 1917 to 1928. A third died, a third survived, and the final third had a terrible fate. They were trapped in endless sleep. Poor people. The dark part is that the survivors were not safe and symptoms could return years later, or they could suffer from Parkinson's brought on by the disease. What happened to the people who fell into endless sleep? Some patients went to sleep for decades, only coming out after endless rest when given an anti-Parkinson's medication. But this treatment was a temporary relief of their symptoms. All patients eventually regress back to permanent sleep. But encephalitis lethargica had a benefit too. The infected people aged much more slowly than people awake. I suppose it's more torment. It was much worse in children. In one extreme case, a young girl pulled out many of her teeth and gouged out both of her eyes. In the city, in the streets, people attacked members of their own family, authority figures, or random passers-by, often with little visible emotion afterwards. But after all, this disease was forgotten as another outbreak pushed the sleepy sickness to the back of most people's minds. The Spanish flu pandemic broke out in 1918 and eventually killed between 20 and 50 million victims after roughly 500 million people affected. What caused the disease? We still don't know the cause of encephalitis lethargica. It came like a flood, killed and got away. Thanks for watching, please support me, like this video, and for the next My Job Wrapped, subscribe my channel. It's Colonomy.